Happening now in Polk County, we're getting new information about a large brush fire that kept dozens of people out of their homes overnight. Take a look at this aerial footage.
Yeah, our top story. It's happening in the River Ranch area near the Osceola County line. And Aaron Parsegian joining us live this morning near the site. And Aaron, firefighters have been trying to contain the fire all night long.
Yeah, our team here at 10 Tampa Bay just got off the phone with Polk Fire Dispatch. Their team actually cleared the scene a few hours ago. They said there was a fire line put around the fire as they worked to contain this overnight as they were battling this blaze. We last checked with the Florida Forest Service on their online dashboard. They last had it at 80% contained, spreading to about 650 acres in this area. We're here at a golf course here in the River Ranch area. The only sign of the fire that you can really see is the smoke, and that you can smell in the air as well. But I want to bring up video from yesterday so you can see just how big this flame actually was as firefighters worked to contain it in this area of East Polk County. Now, there's evacuations that were taking place in the Canopy Oaks portion of River Ranch, and there was nearly a dozen tractors at one point that were rolling through trying to contain this fire. That was crews from Lakeland, Orlando, Okeechobee. The good news, no injuries have been reported, but there were dozens of buildings reportedly destroyed. Hear from this one man.
There's cottages and trailers and boats and stuff burning there. It's pretty scary, actually.
Really sad. It's, people put their hard-earned money for, to put the camp out there, to have a good time, to enjoy the over 60,000 acres, and they're losing their camps. They're losing things that, memories and things that they've had for a long time.
So obviously a tough situation for those people. The good news, though, they are working to contain us. There is a fire line around that fire. They'll hopefully keep it contained as they kind of monitor the smoking and things as we go through the morning today. Now, the cause of the fire is still under investigation, but meteorologist Grant Gilmore joining me now. And Grant, one of the things that can actually fuel the fire and cause it to spread further, acres and acres more, is actually the weather conditions itself.
Of course, right? Dry conditions, windy conditions, both of those come together to really produce a dangerous and scary situation. And on top of the fact that we're in the dry season right now, so you expect things to be dry, but we're exceptionally dry here this year, where we've got moderate drought conditions across most of the Florida Peninsula with severe drought conditions across South Florida. But that alone is not why you get fires to spread very quickly. Let me bring in our sort of makeshift forest right here. When you have dry conditions with relative humidity lower than 30%, which we could start to see over the next 24 hours, you combine that with, some sort of ignition, whether it's a lightning strike or a spark or some sort of man-produced spark, then you get the fire, right? And the dry fuel that you have there, the dry brush and those dry grasses, and then just ignite. I mean, it's like tinder. And then that fire can start to spread really quickly when those wind speeds begin to increase. We look at around 10-mile-per-hour winds. When those wind speeds increase above 10 miles per hour, that is enough to almost act like a pump, and you're just pumping that oxygen in there to fuel the fire, but also spread the fire. And that ultimately is what you get, is when you just get a rapidly spreading fire when those wind speeds increase around 10 miles per hour. So we really have to watch the conditions here out there, because we'll see wind speeds increase and drier air arriving as we head through the next 24 to 36 hours.